We are live. What is up? Let's go make sure chat is working and all that stuff. Let's see here. Yes, it is. Let's do a quick test chat. Okay, great. Got chat working. We got music going. Let's get some workbench tools up. Tonight we're going to be working on, I'm not sure if we're going to work on spawn again tonight or not. I think what we might do, we might go back to the auto spawn system because I was looking up the map entity thing. And we're going to check out the full MP test world. And see if I can find a map entity there. If I can't, we may go back to the auto spawn. Just as temporary so we can work on the area clear. Boom, we're back. We're back in it. Go see if I click this, if it just loads up. That is nice. Okay, so we'll probably get rid of this destroyed tab. And I was watching something on YouTube, and there's a way I could stop these from opening. Here we go. So what I just did up here at the top, so this little button next to the square, you can select from all layers or select from active layer only. And that's what was causing all these other layers to open up, which we did not want. And start is our current active layer. So we got all of these set up. Let's organize these a little. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, it looks like these are organized alphabetically. That's not ideal. Okay, we're gonna rename these, since if they're gonna do alphabetically, the way you generally get around that on systems like this is numbers will prioritize over. Okay, apparently, oh, it's because I have a gap there. Apparently I can't use a number, so it's gonna be A. And using numbers did not work as a name, so we're going to use ABC. Oh my god, the stupid Arsenal box. Okay, F2 is the respawn or the rename key. So we can do this a little bit faster. So this is C. Okay, much better. That organized in a way I like a little bit more. Okay, so let's save this. And what we need to do here, let's go our game task, game mode. And we set the respawn thingy big to spawn menu logic, so we're going to reset that to default. And we're going to go in here and we're going to use auto spawn logic. And we are not going to select force faction or force loadout. To save that, make sure we can get back into the game. Boom. There we go. Right, so next thing we're gonna do is I forgot to make a video about this FIA config thing. I really need to do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow night before stream, so we may be a little bit late because stream will probably be like 30 minutes later than today. I want to make sure I get that. I have to go review the VOD to remember how to do it, write it down, because I completely forgot to write it down last time we did it. I put it in our video ideas, but I forgot to... Yeah, I wrote just drag and drop config, but I didn't actually write like proper steps on how to do it. Typical of me. So we got faction manager up here. We got our spawns all tied up. So what I want to test, I want to make sure that we can actually spawn as FIA here. Let's go to loadout manager, and what we're gonna do, so we have the FIA rifleman we added, and we're gonna delete, so we don't need weapons in this game mode. This is gonna be a completely non-combat because it's a hiking simulator, not a combat simulator. So I can delete all of these initially just for testing, and so the only thing we're gonna have is US rifleman, USSR, and FIA rifleman. So let's see if this is... Huh, this is kind of interesting. There is... Oh, because this is a prefab. Got it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go down here to the resource browser, and we're going to search loadout manager. Prefabs, multiplayer. Boom. Okay, so what we have currently is the loadout manager USSR, US versus USSR. We were able to add to this, but because it's a prefab, we can't delete stuff. I was going over that this weekend. So what we want to do is we want to use loadout manager editor, and we're just gonna drag and drop this. Okay. Need to set, okay. So I went up there and I set the default layer to active, and now I can drag and drop this into default. Or not, I need to drag it onto the world somewhere. Over here with our other stuff. Oop. Okay, there we go. So we now have the loadout manager editor in the mission. What do we got going on here? Okay, so for this first one is US Rifleman. Okay. The second one is USSR. Third one is FIA. And then we have base. Okay, I'm happy with this. I kind of want to see what these base loadouts are, so we're gonna... What is... Oh, this is neat. Okay. So there is a comment entity, so you can add comments to the managers. Oh, okay, so that's how they do these little labels. So this loadout manager, US times USSR, configure desired loadouts, it's actually in this comment right here. Configure desired loadouts. And so you can see this one, this does not have it. This loadout manager does not have that. So if I go in here and I find a comment entity, so let's do that real quick. Create comment. Comment entity. I'm gonna comment that. And we're gonna go back to our hierarchy script and I'm gonna paste that. All right, no, not what I wanted to do. Let's try this one more time. Go here, copy this, Control C. Look there, Control V. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I have comment entity, and then I'm gonna load it. There we go. Okay, so what I had to do there, I went to the create menu, I grabbed the comment entity, I went and dragged it, dropped it into the world editor screen, which loaded it into my active layer, which this right now is default, and then I drag and dropped it over the new loadout manager editor, which then attached it as a hierarchy. So now I can take this right here, I can go so what I'm gonna do, so on loadout manager editor here, I'm gonna click this, go down to copy name, Alt F2. Oh, we're supposed to name this. We're gonna call this Corb Loadout Manager. Loadout Manager, CrawlSF. Corb Loadout Manager, CrawlSF. Boom. Okay, we got a name. Now we can copy name, plop that onto here, add a colon, editor, loadout manager. Then we save. Okay, might work as beautifully as I thought it was gonna work, but okay, I see. So so to get this to display, you have to make the chords 0, 0, 1. There we go. So those coordinates are offset coordinates from the location of your entity. So if you're familiar with model relative to world stuff in Arma 3, these coordinates are relative. So X, Y, Z relative to the model. And scale. I'm trying to figure out how they did all this other you know what I should do? Let's try this. We're gonna copy this. Actually, I'm just gonna drag and drop that straight. And we're gonna delete that. Oh, there we go. So what I did there is I just took the comment entity so I could get the settings and moved it right over to this new. So now we have a nice little label. And then we can come in here and we can change the name. Actually, we'll just copy. No, I won't. I like this shorter. We're just going to call it Loadout Manager. I like that. That is very, very, very useful. So now we're going to delete this loadout. And we're going to remember it's called Loadout Manager, just in case everything breaks. Loadout Manager US times USSR. So we're going to delete that. We now have our custom Loadout Manager here. We're going to save. Okay, this must be the base world guy. Okay. Let's respawn a couple times. We're going to Alt Escape. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Respawn. See if we get a different spawn here. Okay, we spawned a Soviet army, naked. Oh. Okay, it's Shift Escape. The right button. There's no garbage collector in this world. Okay, there we go. So we have a total of 6 loadouts. Oh, we're FIA, baby. Let's go. Sweet. We got the FIA spawning working. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. I can't believe it. I actually got I set up the FIA configuration like completely correct my very first try. God, I'm so good at this game. I'm actually kind of shocked right now. I am. Oh, I am concerned though, because FIA is spawning with close. Okay, here we go. FIA to spawn without close. Okay. Just trying to get a feel for like how this system works. Other than being completely random. There we go. Okay, we got a Soviet guy with loadout. Okay, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and add a garbage collector to our to-do list here. Add garbage collector. Add garbage. I haven't listened to a garbage album in a long time. It was an old band from like the 90s. Might jam out to that at work tomorrow. So let's keep going through, make sure the US Rifleman is working. Naked US guy. Army guy. Come on, man. Yeah, give me an M16. There we go, finally. That took forever. I think I may leave the naked guys in here just for lulz, because seem to get the naked guys way more often than you get the actual loadouts. So if anybody's tested this, they'll just spawn in naked. You're like, what the fudge? Okay. I'm gonna say, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna call that good. We are going to restart workbench just to make sure everything's like good and saved. Yeah, I'm happy with loadouts for now, so let's go to our to-do list. So we set up spawning. Spawning done. So we'll save briefing screens till later, because to get the briefing screen to work, we're going to have to change from auto spawning to menu spawning, and we'll have to get a map entity, and I have to create a whole map and all that jazz. It's on our to-do list down here, right here. Let's probably make a note of that so I don't forget later on. Needs map entity. Edit loadout, no weapons. We'll do that later. I want to work on this whole clear task thing. Actually, you know, while we're at it, let's just see if we could do this whole garbage collector. It's a garbage manager, I think, now. Why is it not showing up though? Oh, maybe it's a config thing? Nope. Okay, there's lots of references to this garbage system, but where is the garbage manager? Let's search manager. Oh, I could have sworn there was a garbage manager somewhere. Let's look up system. Campaign garbage system. Okay. Editor garbage system. Okay, so these look like config systems. So if these are configs, that means it's probably in the game mode. So let's go. So if I was, this is the config you're supposed to drop somewhere. Let's add a component here. Let's see if we can find garbage. Nope. Interesting. Okay, so it's time to do a little bit Googling. We know what we're looking for. So we're looking for a garbage system. Arma Reforger. And we know it's a drag and drop config somewhere. Okay, so they're base game mode. Okay, so it's saying my AI generated answer here. Select instance of your game mode. Select SCR base game mode. Got that. Just go down to garbage system config. That's what we don't have. Game mode. Trying to find the most up-to-date information here because this thing is in flux right now. This garbage collector system. Okay, that's fantastic. Very first link comes up. Holy cow, this is Googling. This is awful right now. All right, let's try the Discord because okay, one of the BI devs at the garbage system, but how do I add the garbage system to the mission? Okay, let's table this for now. This is, we're getting literally nowhere trying to research this right now. I'm reading some patch notes right now, trying to figure this out. Okay, I found a thread. Yay. Okay, this thread is from March 15th. All right. What's really bothering me is it's supposed to be in SCR game mode, but like I can't find it. Let's look up another game mode. Okay, let's... So we're gonna try game mode base. Gonna drag and drop this over there. Okay, so game mode base. Let's see if garbage collection is in here. Nope. Where on earth is the garbage collection? Okay, so let's delete that. Let's try garbage mode. Try campaign. Game mode campaign. Nope, no garbage collector there either. Okay, so we tried base game mode campaign. Let's try death mode base. Nope, no garbage collector here either. Okay, this is obviously not the place where you configure your game mode. Oh my gosh. I literally just want to know where I dropped this config file in to a garbage collector. Hang on, guys. I really need to like make sure I understand the system since we can't find it right now. Whoa, what did we do here? Did we just break our game mode? Wasn't there a lot more stuff in here? Oh no, it's because I have the search. Okay, we're stupid. Let's go back, look at these. So I had the search mode on, so I was missing all the... Okay, so now we have to go through and click all this stuff. Oh, neat. You can configure the kill feed notification center component. That's cool. I have a feeling we're going to be using this a lot. But no garbage collector. Okay, so let's go check out campaign. Campaign building manager components. Okay. So this is a lot of the same. Game mode health. It's all the same. There's multiple game over screens here. There's a debriefing screen and a game over screen. I guess those are a little bit different, but... Oh, I wonder if map editor map config component is something I need. Because I'm willing to bet game mode SF does not have map. Oh, it does have map configure. Okay. And it's all set up the same too. That's good. Should probably copy and paste this straight into this other one so I could get the... This is nice, you can just open these up and look at these, and... Still no garbage collector. Okay, I'm completely out of ideas now. How you get the garbage manager. So we're going to try a long shot here. We're going to open up our config file in Mission. Nope, there's nothing inside the config file for the world that does that. Oh, I wonder if it's a oh, you know, I never thought to look at this menu. Nope, nothing in the crate menu either. Just doing a quick browse of... Man, I would kill to... This thread I'm reading, like they're going super in depth, like on scripting parts of the garbage collector system, and like, dude, all I need to know is like where I stick this config file. That's it. Like I have a config file right here. All I need to do is know where to put it. I have an awesome editor garbage config system here too. I just don't know where to put it. What is garbage base? What is this? Huh, there's some item, it's just called garbage base. It's just a square. Oh, default xhob, that's how you do squares. Okay. It's actually good to know how to do that. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing attached to it. Just some weird item called garbage base. Yeah, there is not a garbage prefab or entity like... I see garbage system scripts, which these would probably be what you would modify, I guess. You want to tweak the values. But yeah, there's not... I don't see how I attach. Shoot. Dude, this thread goes on forever. Seems like they're talking about server config stuff. This is so much deeper than I ever wanted to go into. Okay, so he's on, I'm looking at, somebody said a screenshot, and there's a rules. I'm not seeing that anywhere. Well, I'll look through components one more time, see if maybe we missed something here. Because this feels like a system that would be inside your game mode as like a component. There's an airplane controller component. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that into the thing real quick because I want to see what airplanes are. Huh, looks pretty basic. Just engine startup, air intakes. Huh. So airplanes are going to be in the game at some point. Oh, they got fixed wing simulation in here too. So they got helicopter simulation, fixed wing simulation. Let's go take a look. I'll see what this does. Oh, it's literally just a placeholder. Lame. Okay, this is actually, I think we're in an important part here. Let's see here. There's a whole bunch of spawn stuff here. Seizing component, that might be something we use. Oh, here's a ton of snare framework stuff. So, yeah, this is all the slot snare framework, okay. And there's layers. We were supposed to be working on our layers and areas tonight. We've got totally hardcore sidetracked and Okay, I don't see, so I'm looking through the campaign stuff. I don't see campaign garbage collector. The ambient radio chatter, ambient patrol. Ambient radio chatter sounds kind of cool. Buoyancy. Okay, we're in a bunch of AI. AI. Oh, so there's an AI library. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything related to garbage. I feel like there's probably some super easy way they made this to put this in the mission, but they documented it in their patch notes, and their patch notes don't come up on Google. So literally looks like people just took what this Bohemia Interactive person said and just made mods with it. Okay, so let's search for, we got another lead here, so we're gonna search Crimea system. Oh, is this done via the characters? What? This might be why we are not finding it. This might be something that's attached to... Oop. Okay, let's keep looking around here a little bit. Let's delete that. Nope. Okay, I thought we had a lead there with the Crimea system config. It's in SCR garbage system inside that file. SCR garbage. Okay, so this is the script, but I have no idea how you actually... Unless you're just supposed to stick this in your game mode script. Wait, what is this referencing? Is this referencing the world? Crimea world? Okay. Oh, okay. I might have actually just helped us here. So let's go find my generic entity for the world here. This is kind of a long shot here. I'm looking through the world because it references get world. So I'm going to see if I can generic train entity, generic world entity. Man, this is so crazy frustrating, dude. I would literally kill for just a simple post that said, "This is the garbage manager." Okay, so I changed my Google search to be exactly like word for word garbage system, and additional information about setting garbage manager. Okay, so we're gonna look up game mode again. And we're gonna see if we can find the capture and hold game mode. Okay, doing just a super quick search of this. Nope. Override. Figure out what they're doing here. Oh, the only reference I can find to this is inside the capture and hold. So it looks like it's in the unsorted tab is where it's supposed to be, or where it used to be. But it totally does not tell you how to Okay, that was not helpful. Okay, we're just gonna stop working on that completely. This is this garbage system is garbage. I can't figure out how to actually include it in my game. Yep, that was a total waste of time. I wonder if this is service side, which is why I'm not. Okay, I give up. I utterly give up. So let's close all this stuff up. So let's get rid of that. Make sure I don't break anything. Save. Yeah, let's double check here, make sure I didn't break. Actually, let's just jump in and spawn, see if it works. We know we didn't break anything. Yep, there we go. We are a naked Soviet dude. Okay, so now let's go back. And we are going to set... Or if I should just put all these... Trying to decide how I want to organize these layers here. I think if I do... Because I need to make sure this scales. Like, my solution has to be scalable here. Like for instance, if I just do a single layer, I'm going to have, you know, on a size of Everon, I might have, I don't know, 30 of these areas. And it's like, is that gonna... And each one of these areas might have, you know, multiple... Yeah, let's go ahead and delete this layer. Boop. Oh, okay. Right, so we have a completely clean slate, and we are going to set a new layer. Layer, we're going to call this clear. What should sectors? We're going to call it sectors. Save, make this active. Okay, so now we need to go in here. We need to find an area. Back here into the prefab snare framework component. So this is going to be right there. And then I think I have to add this and then a slot. Okay, it looks like the slot is the area. So we're going to save real quick. We're going to run in here and we're going to see if when we get inside. Oh, I spawned as a naked FIA guy. Nice. I think it's that building right there. I think. Probably should have made this a little slightly more visible. I could. Yeah, this is the spot. Oh, I forgot to make it visible at all. That's not good. Oops. Crap. Oops, oops, oops. Can be garbage collected. Right there. I love this game, dude. We legit just spent an hour and then found a checkbox as soon as we quit. So how do I make this visible though? Because the slot is what's making a little bubble. Okay, got that snap to the ground. Ah, here we go. Scale. Nope. Oh, that's interesting. The slot is in relation to... Look at this. When I move this around. Oop. So the slot, because it's a hierarchy of the layer, whenever I move the layer, okay, that's cool. Is the area like that too? Oh, neat. Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff does though. And more importantly, I forgot how to make the little circle bigger. Okay, I think what might be the smart play here for me to do is, because there's a lot of options here. Oh, show debugs shapes during runtime. Got it. There we go. So I figured out how to make it show the debug shape, but I don't know how to make it bigger. Let's see if we can see it inside the world editor though. Actually, I think there's a way we can... Probably a hotkey for using Game Master that I don't know about. Okay, yep, there it is. We need to make that a lot bigger though. And I need to figure out how to add this to the objectives here. So, okay, so we got an area set up. So this will be our project for tomorrow night. I'll try, if I have some time, to research this research scenario framework a little bit, just so I have a much better understanding of what's going on in front of me right now. Because right now I have no idea how I actually get this to assign. So I'm gonna have to go look through that, and then once we get this first one working, we're gonna go through and I figure out how to make it bigger, like the size of this house. We'll use this as our little test plug, and once I get that working, we'll multiply it over all these houses. We're going to randomize it. And then once I got that working and randomized to the houses for all three factions, then at that point, I think we'll probably start working on UI, and we might do briefing stuff then too. But the goal is, I think the goal is to release this on the workshop tomorrow. So I would like to get at least one area working and get it assigning to the players. So they have, like, they'll spawn in, so they can assign themselves a task, and they can go do it. I mean, it's going to be a ridiculous easy gameplay loop, but that's actually going to be our long-term gameplay loop here. Is you get like a sector assigned, you walk to the sector. You get a new sector assigned, you walk to the new sector. And that is literally like the gameplay loop. So the rest of the stuff is going to be like UI, systems, all that jazz. We made a little bit of progress. For the more we sit here and play in the editor, the more proficient we will get at doing stuff. And having a super focused task for me to research helps a lot for learning the new game engine. Guys, ever want to look up something really cool? Don't tell anybody I told you. But you see this radio antenna? Look up metamaterials in radio antennas. There's some really cool high-end research going on in that space of the world. Here's another pro tip. Don't tell anybody I told you this, but you can use metamaterials to make a really good radio antenna. You could, in theory, use metamaterials to make a really bad radio antenna. And the first R in radar is radio. Just saying. Please don't arrest me, FBI. I had nothing to do with the B-21 program. Bye.